Okay, what we're looking at here is an iPhone 14, and you can see some icons at the top of the screen. Top left we have Nav Center, and next to that we have the iOS app called Files. So first thing I'm going to do is tap Nav Center, and you can see it's brought up the compass and the Autopilot view, which you're already familiar with. What I want to do is to switch on logging to track what happens when we tap the buttons to change autopilot mode from auto to standby and standby to auto and so on, or to change direction using the -10, +10 buttons, etc. So the first thing I'm going to do in the top half of the screen, I'm going to stroke down to expose the menu bar. And there is the menu bar. Top right is the blue gear. I'm going to tap that to go to settings. Here we are at settings. In this case, you can see that I'm using a simulated NME 183 file. That's not going to be a problem. In your case, you will be using the correct IP and port settings and protocol for your autopilot, which you already have set up and used, I believe. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to page down a little, and you can see logging, which is currently inactive. I tap that row, and I'm going to start logging in a moment. You can see here that it's already selected type pilot data. In your case, it might say it probably looks like this. So just tap the word errors, then select pilot data, and then tap the button start just here. Now you can see it's telling you that logging is active. So top left, I'm going to go back to settings. I'm going to tap done. And now on this page, we can see the orange bar telling us that logging is active. So if I open the padlock, I can press auto, standby. I can also change direction, so go -10, +1, and so on. In this case, nothing is happening because the commands are being produced, but as it's a simulation, they're just actually not being transmitted. But that won't that's not what will happen with you. So, having tried a few commands, you will tap again the blue settings icons, top right. Page down a little, you see that it's telling us that logging is active. Tap that row. Tap stop logging. Now tap save to files. Then we come out of here by tapping settings in the top left hand. Tap done. And what we'll do is we'll just put Nav Center to one side and go back to the screen we had earlier, and we're going to tap the icon for files. We can see that it says on my iPhone. If you do not see that, or on my iPad or whatever device you're actually using, then you need to tap the browse button here, and you can see there are 3 locations. And we don't want iCloud Drive, we want on my iPhone or iPad or Mac or whatever you're using. We see Nav Center has 1 item, we tap that, and there's a log we created just a few moments ago. Tap that log, and you can see the data. In here towards the bottom, you can see the commands that were generated. On your device, there will be considerably more data because you're using TCP or UDP. In your case, probably TCP. So we need to send that to me. So in the bottom left-hand corner, tap the share symbol, and we're going to send it as mail. And in this case, we'll send it to Byron at GuardianDigital.tech. And just tap that. Okay, we'll have a subject. We'll just call it log for now. And we'll send that off. And we're done. Now, providing your device gets connected to the input at some point, I will get that email, and I can take a look at the log and come back to you. Any questions, just drop an email. Thank you.